everybody, it's your online singing coach back again today with a new reaction, and today back one more time with the amazing Pentatonix. This one was suggested a bunch in the comments and I couldn't think of a better time to do it. The recording of Evergreen. In preparation, I listened to this album on my morning walk today. There are some gems on this album, and aside from that, I'm just really interested in hearing a bit more of the behind the scenes work that Pentatonix does to create these incredible performances. Let's check it out. Two weeks? Oh, select homophonic songs. Oh, this is fascinating. Already, this is fascinating. With the exception of select homophonic songs. And that makes sense when they're all singing together. It's really hard if you're recording in separate spaces to get the ends of the phrases to line up. Somebody might hold it just a hair longer than the other, and suddenly you have a sea of S's, for example. But yeah, this is already really interesting to know that that's how they usually do it. And also that they had 2 weeks. 2 weeks of crunch time. I love it. When there's a deadline, man, a deadline can be very inspiring. And obviously that was the case here. Okay.
Maybe you can do a tight tune today, and then I'll be ready to go tomorrow. Or I can try it right now.
August.
You want to try it?
Let's try it.
I mean, I'll just add that too, like you already know this if you've watched this, but yes, a lot of people don't realize that holiday music has to be written and recorded well in advance of actual holiday time of year. I've written dozens of holiday songs in the summertime. It's just something that has to be done. So yeah, you just have to create those holiday vibes no matter what time of year you're actually working on the project.
Honestly, my scratchy voice might be cool.
Exactly. Agreed.
Alright, here we go.
No New Year's Day to celebrate.
I love that we're just hearing his vocal.
No chocolate covered candy hearts to give away.
And now with the effects.
No first of spring, no song to sing. In fact, it's just another ordinary day.
Yeah, that's great. A couple more like that.
Wait, that was it! That was it! Oh, it's gonna go fast for me. I would have loved to have spent a little more time on that song. Did you hear that? Ooh! Can we hear that one more time real fast?
No first of spring.
Yeah, it sounded like it was a warm-up, but it fit the key, it fit the background just perfectly. Ooh! I loved that part. I don't know if that's in the recording, but I'm loving it here. And at the prayer.
Which part is that? The
La luce che donai.
Yeah, still during COVID times then.
So why don't we have Mitch do the Italian with me, and then Kirsty comes in on the bridge as her entrance, and she goes all the way to the end. And then when I come in, Mitch is starting to belt the thing, because all those big drums come in. And then Kirsty comes in with me on the bridge. And then Mitch, the breeze. And then Mitch does a "We asked the life," and then Kirsty echoes him, and that's when she's like screaming.
Did you get all that? Because I didn't. I really love hearing the planning and the piecing together of all the singers and what they can bring to the table and what they are assigned to do in each song.
and every heart that's broken will be mended.
Oh my gosh, I love her vibrato. It's really fun to hear these. This is the second time this has happened in this video in the first 2 minutes, where they have the dry vocal and then they add the effect on it. So it's really cool to hear it both ways. Both ways, man, these people are singers. We know that already. But it's really fun to hear the dry and then the effects.
And every heart that's broken will be mended.
dead. Mended.
And every heart that's broken will be mended.
Yes.
We'll remember we are all God's children.
These R's are too open.
Okay.
Like this one is it's so perfect with Scott.
Yeah, that one was so perfect. That's the keeper. I mean, I didn't hear the other takes, but that's a keeper. So strong on that D there. It's really fun to hear these vocals isolated. And I already mentioned this in this video, but I really love Kirsty's vibrato. It's really cool. It's fast.
So this is the solo that I didn't know that I've been screaming.
Oh, wait, what about the first part? Did you do that too?
No,
Mitch is doing
didn't do
that.
that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I could hear like a little sleigh bell that goes throughout.
Yeah.
But I don't want beatboxing.
No.
Yeah, okay.
I think
great.
just snaps and sleigh bells.
Yeah, agreed.
So that one dude there in the gray must be Ben, the arranger. But you can hear that the group is also very, very much involved in the arrangement. And I really just love to hear this discussion of the percussion creation, because as I've mentioned before, this is not anything I do with my voice. So it's really fascinating to hear the options he's considering for this and what ends up going on the recording. Cool. Look how he's like holding an imaginary instrument there.
Or should we actually just do the chorus?
Oh,
and
one
beat?
more!
Yeah, can we start a beat?
So let's do without the solos, starting a B. Okay. So ready, first chord of B,
Yeah, that's gotta be Ben.
second chord. Right at C. 2, 3.
It's been a long,
Yes.
long time.
Cool.
Yes. Beautiful.
Kiss me once again.
Kiss me once again.
Oh, yeah.
And it can be less in the pocket.
Yeah.
More floating. Kiss me once and kiss me twice. And kiss me once again. That's hard. So it's actually getting the then note is harder.
I like her no makeup look. Kiss me twice, and yeah, it's a big jump there. Boy, they have to be so precise with every single note because there's 5 people singing together. If one of them is off, it makes the whole group sound off, but that never happens with them.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Kiss me once again.
Yeah.
And check out.
Ooh, I love the way she sang that kiss.
Let's see again.
So kiss me once and kiss me twice and kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time.
Yeah. Pretty.
We'll fill it out a little more. So kiss me once and kiss me twice.
This is cool.
Then kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time.
So cool that they're all like spaced out here for the recording so that there's not too much microphone bleed between each of them, but they're all able to communicate, see each other, as well as hear each other in this section.
You never knew how many dreams I dreamed about you.
Great.
It's been a long, long time.
Yeah. Now you'll notice in that live recording moment The times, like I was talking about, the perfect matching up of the beginnings and ends of phrases, the time, there's a touch of mismatching there. But of course, there wasn't in the final recording. That's the kind of thing that it is possible to clean it up. Post-production, there is some software for that kind of thing. Vocaline, I think it's called. I don't use that personally, but I've heard it's great. But you can manually like push it together. However, I'm sure they did several takes, and at some point I'm sure they nailed being super together there. But I personally love seeing the stuff that isn't perfect, just because it's all part of the process. It's all part of where it starts and where it goes to in the process of recording. I'd be the same way. Yes, I have the same thing, Scott. Yes. I love them watching
Right
this.
there. That's it. That's the song.
It's so good. Oh my god.
This thing that makes me cold
It's
because
really
I
good
get chill
though.
so much.
Wow.
Yes.
So
Wow.
good.
How exciting.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun to see them, like how excited they are, and like, damn, we did that? Because it is amazing. As you all have mentioned in the comments, the wall of sound that they create when I reacted to it, moments of chills again and again and again in that song. Very, very powerful arrangement, so well sung. And it's really fun to see their excitement here and their joy in the product they created. I hate to use the word product, but you know what I mean, in the masterpiece they created. That's a better word.
That got me pumped as hell.
No.
Wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I feel like, and I do feel like maybe a little bit of party tracking
Yeah.
also might be like
I
nice.
agree. I think it should have like room noise.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly. Like,
hearing.
Yeah.
Party track on it or?
Yeah.
what kind of party?
I think low key.
Yeah, Loki. Hey, how you feeling?
I just wanted to sound like
Sophisticated party.
back further.
Over the party track?
So they
Is that the party noise?
Exactly what we're
I
saying.
want it to be like so muffled.
I love it.
Finally have this in the audience. Thank you so much for listening. It's been so much fun.
Yes. I love that they created their party sounds. Easy.
Next, we just did
Nice job.
The ending overs. Is that Eunice's name? Over. How do you want?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't we do one where we do all unison 4 and then he can stack those forward, put them, copy
Yeah.
and paste. And then we'll do one where we're in 3-part for one take.
Oh, how long?
I don't know. I think that's it.
Yeah, you can take that
good.
as stuff. You can take those into the high one with her. And like,
I'll have to head voice it. Da-da-da. Are you belting it?
Yep.
If everyone's belting, then I should just do it.
I think so. Because you're gonna be loud.
I mean, I'm gonna be so loud.
Maybe. Yeah, that's why I don't know if we need him to do your part as well.
Why don't we try?
Yes. Yeah, we're up to a high E there on that. Man, yep, she belted it. She sure did. And this is such a thrill and such a treat to be behind the scenes with them as they discuss the placement, which register are they putting some of these notes in. I love that Mitch was like, I gotta head voice it. I love that he used that as a verb. I gotta head voice it. I'm gonna use that from now on. I love it.
We're never hiring choir.
God. The river we go.
Is it the river or the river?
I think it's that.
Oh.
So 1, 2, 3.
The river we go.
Yeah. The river we go.
Nice.
Scott.
Yeah.
On
Am I
the
doing it?
river.
The 1, 2, 3. The river we go.
I think
kinda like
you
a-
and I are doing like more of a full voice thing. The river we go.
Oh, okay. Don't do it like a throwaway kind of like. Yeah.
I'll do more breath because I'm flipping it, but it's too full.
Oh, I'm so nerding out on this.
I
Okay,
think
cool.
you and I should switch maybe.
Okay.
Because that would be easier for me to flip.
The river we go. Okay. Cool. 1, 2.
Woo! Part of an a cappella group is singing in harmonies and being on and being adaptable, going from a lead part back into a harmony part, back into a lead part, etc. But yeah, I loved how Kirsty was also talking about Scott is like, what did he say? Like releasing that note or something like that. And she's like, okay, I won't belt it. I'll just add some breath to it. That is the kind of thing we singers nerd out about all the time. How am I going to hit that note? The river or the river. So fun. Nice.
1, 2.
The river we go.
Those
Yes.
last two are really good.
Over the river through the woods, yeah. That little dissonant chord in the middle, I kind of like.
Matt and I were wondering, instead of woods, yeah, like woods, just like continue the woods.
I kind of thought that too.
Through the woods.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh,
Just
that's nice.
yeah, the ya's a little like not in the character of this
Like a
song.
flip,
It was
maybe?
like
Over the river through the woods.
I don't think it's because we were just flipping.
Maybe we go woods.
Yeah.
1,
that's
2.
nice.
Oh,
Over the river through the woods.
That's fire.
That's cool.
that is.
That's killer.
1, 2. Over the river through the woods.
Yeah, that's good.
And it is these little details that artists who really care will spend inordinate amounts of time on. Like the fact that they flipped into a lighter tone on the river, and then through the woods, they opted, after discussion with Kevin here, to keep that in a full voice. We hear the final product, and we don't even think about the thought that's gone into how are they choosing how they're hitting these notes. But one thing that has to happen is for maximum effectiveness, they all have to match up with how they're singing. They're all choosing collectively to do the same thing, and it just makes it so, so cool.
Do you like it kind of like breathy in the beginning and then getting fuller?
Over the river through the woods. Let's also try
That
full.
was a good one.
I like that. Do you want to try it full voice right now? Just see what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3. Over the river through the woods. That's kind of sick.
Wait.
Are you saying you don't like that little crescendo at the beginning?
Oh, I did like it, but I feel like maybe the full voice would be better.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I don't.
Over the river through the woods.
Yeah, I mean, they seem so easygoing. Like maybe that's the only part that they're showing. Maybe they're not showing the parts where there's internal, no, I like the crescendo. I want to do the crescendo. Like there has to be moments where they don't agree. But in this instance here, Kurt's like, okay, that's cool. Full voice it is. Let's do it. And they're just cranking it out.
Yeah.
Over the river through the woods.
Can we do one more that is like that breathier, quieter one just to have, just in case? That sounds better.
I always like a just in case.
Over the river through the woods.
I like that.
I do too, Matt. I do too. It's a tricky one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sing.
Over the river through the woods.
Sing. That's it. Yeah, that's the one.
That's a cool
Sing.
And it can be really short with the mix too. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next one is we all start.
We
And maybe breath here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Y'all are singing, bro.
And all the bells on earth shall ring on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. And all the bells on earth shall ring on Christmas Day in the morning. Then let us all rejoice again on Christmas Day in the morning.
Morning. A little longer on ning.
See? Like these tiny little details. He said little longer, and his demonstration there was just a little longer. But it's these little details. I'm totally with them in considering these little details. And when all those little details come together, that becomes the magical recording.
Pray with us sail those ships all three on Christmas Day, on Christmas
So weird.
Day. Sheesh. That's so
Yeah.
I think Earth should be Nerth.
On Earth! Okay. Yeah.
I definitely get the connection with the on earth, like connecting the N, that makes that easier. But this is a little trick for sure when it comes to placement. That's one of those simple little insider tips for singers. Try it sometime if you're struggling on a note. Can you connect the previous consonant? Does that help the placement? And also here, it was so interesting to hear Scott's harmony isolated. Woo! Sometimes harmony parts can be pretty funky. That was a pretty funky line there.
Nerth.
All of the souls on earth.
Then all the souls on earth shall sing on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. Then all the...
Love it.
That was a good one.
Then let us all rejoice again on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. Then let us all rejoice again on Christmas Day in the morning.
With like body movement. That's actually a really nice layer. That sounds great. Cool.
So
Can we record
cool.
that? That's good. We have enough of those now. That sounds. I love that layer.
That's so cool.
This is where we get the intricate stuff. Well, I feel like we should get two people going. So it has two different like layers of that. So you and I can probably get. But I feel like there's a. Should be like. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can do that part. The sound sounds a little more complicated.
Do that. 1, 2, and.
Oh, cool.
That's gonna be dope.
My snaps were like GF. Do you want them to be like? Like I was like GF. Like you want them to be like.
That's hilarious.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, wait.
I love it.
Oh, that's cool. So maybe us two do that, and then you two do.
Yeah, let's do that, because I'm kind of doing that too.
Okay.
Like
just
that,
like.
Yes.
that knuckle into that is
So cool.
nice. Like that rhythm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's
so
cool.
dope.
I like
It feels
it.
like we're on a pirate ship.
Exactly.
Yeah, ship. Yeah.
I'm just gonna...
Which mic should we use?
Okay,
She's trying.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
That's gonna be dope. That's stacked. Actually,
Yeah.
within.
I'm really excited to hear this particular song again. Now seeing all these percussion layers, and I'm going to be listening for this like shik shik, brr. all these cool sounds, like amazing. Yes, and all the layers that are going into it, and that's how it creates such a full sound in the percussion.
And then you and I go. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, and.
Yes.
I I think that's gonna be cool.
All right, yeah, that's what.
Wait, can we just hear all that what we just did and like everything
Yes,
together?
please.
This is gonna be dope. What are you doing over this as beatboxing wise?
I don't know if I was doing anything.
Oh, you weren't?
I think he said he wanted it to be like more body percussion, and then like it just kind of grows. The only time I started doing beatboxing he wanted was wherever that's from.
Oh. Wow. I wish it wasn't over. I wish they did all the songs. So yeah, it was super, super fun to get to sit in the room with them a bit and see how some of these sounds are created, deciding who's singing which parts, deciding the placement, deciding the dynamics. All of this is so fascinating. But aside from that, it was fun to get to see their personalities a bit. Also really fascinating just to see they're so focused, they're so in the zone, they're so in the recording zone. Now, of course, recording can be very expensive. And so being in the zone is helpful in terms of the bottom line, although I have a feeling they have quite a budget. So they probably don't have to worry about that. But yeah, they're really just professional. They're all listening to each other's ideas. They're all encouraging each other. And with a group, it's so vital to have a dynamic that works behind the scenes as well as on stage. In this recording, you can really see there's a lot of camaraderie. There's a lot of respect for each other. And man, there's a lot of talent. I sure enjoyed watching this. I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, please be sure to hit subscribe. Also, let me know in the comments what other songs by Pentatonix to hit. If you've watched my other videos, you know that I have fallen very quickly for them, and I'm like playing the catch-up game now. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of their old hits as well as new stuff. By the way, congrats to Pentatonix for yet another Grammy nomination. Wishing them the very best. Oof, this is so long. If you're still here, shout out to you. Thank you. Connect with me on Instagram. You can find me on Patreon. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you next time.